He has to sacrifice the goat. I draw a card. So Clackbridge Troll is doing a better job than Doom Foretold now. Look at that. Hello everyone, it's the Grey Goose, and on today's Random Black Wednesday deck tech, we rolled the colors of Sultai. Now, interesting story, I actually had a challenge from a subscriber a few days ago to make an aggro deck with the colors of black, blue, and green. Bug colors. And I was like, oh my gosh, no white weenie stuff, no red aggro, this is gonna be weird. And we just so happened to draw these colors today. I mean, it's a coincidence, but I'll take it as fate decided this for us today. So initially I tried to make a Sultai aggro deck in standard, and maybe I'm just a bad brewer, but I couldn't get anything to work. So we went to Historic, and yeah, there's enough stuff in Historic that you can make a somewhat decent aggro-y Sultai deck. I mean, it's kind of a little bit jank, obviously. It's a little bit combo, not really combo-ish, but it's weird. But let me get into the deck tech, and then we'll go straight to the gameplay. So in this deck, you'll notice that it's not a pure, raw, aggro-y type deck. It's actually more of a janky ramp aggro, somewhat splash control type deck. So let me break it down for you though. It's pretty fun. I'll admit it's a spicy deck. So we got our 4 of Llanowar Elves. There's not too much aggro going on in Sultai colors at the 1 CMC from what I saw. So we decided to just ramp on out. We got 3 of Dive Downs. These are going to protect your creatures. Not to mention they can also have you trade up against your opponent. Say for example you're questing beast, you're going up against something absolutely massive, but with the three health you gain, maybe you're able to just barely survive and kill their whatever. You've got 2 of the Hypnotic Sprite. I picked her because she's just a double up effect. You can do an instant counter for something CMC 3 or less. Plus she's a 2/1 flyer, so you can chump block in the air if you need to, or you can push some evasive damage. 4 of Growth Chamber Guardian. He's good just as a beater. He can block for you if you need, or with the 4/4 he can start dealing some pretty decent damage. Not to mention if he gets to stay on the board and you get to start pumping him up, you get to have quite a bit of a card draw engine going on. 4 of Paradise Druid, she just ramps you out. She's got hexproof. Also helps with your color fixing. Since we're a 3 color deck, sometimes you're missing that one to get that double up on the black or the double up on the green. 4 of the Growth Spiral. This once again, along with your Llanowar Elves, are your main sources of trying to ramp up essentially. So this, along with your Llanowar Elves and your Paradise Druid, are your ramp to get you up to the meat of your damage here. So these are really good, especially against the decks you faced with a lot of board clears, AoE. Think like Deafening Clarion, Kaya's Wrath. These will still allow you to ramp and not be susceptible to that. 3 of Hydroid Krasis. In a way, this is aggro because it's a scary looking body, and with enough ramp into it early on, you're casting a pretty big boy. Flying, trample, card advantage, some life gain too. It's just got it all. 3 of Rankle Pranks, 4 CMC to get a Hasty Boy in the air for 3 damage. Plus, he gives you the options. Do you want to just pure discard from your opponent? Do you want to draw a card and deal 1 extra damage? Or maybe there's a clutch opponent creature card that you would rather sacrifice at that point, like your Llanowar Elves for their Carnage Tyrant. 4 of Questing Beast. Absolutely an aggro card. He's got the haste, he's got the vigilance, death touch, he can't be chump blocked, and he can go through things like root snare. So he's just epic. And you can smash a Teferi 3 on the side or whatever. Clackbridge Troll. I've been waiting to play this guy since I first saw him revealed, and I finally did today. It took all the way until January 1st, but he is awesome. Trample and haste for 5 CMC, 8 damage. That's insane. Of course, yes, he has the option of your opponent to be tapped out, but you gain 3 life and you draw a card. So it's card advantage if he doesn't get to start smashing in. And with all these other smashy boys, card advantage is something that is really okay with you. So we got just 2 of Nissa. Maybe going up to 3 of her is better than 2 of these guys here I'll talk about in a minute. But Basically, she just puts more beaters down on the board with Vigilance. She doubles up your forest so you can get some massive Krasis out for massive damage and massive healing, massive card draw. And if you ever get to ultimate her, basically you just win. Endray's Forerunners, he's your finisher, and like I said, maybe 2 of is too much, but with all the ramp we got going on, plus how damaging he is when he does come out, I figured 2 of them to start is a seemingly okay number. For lands, we just have 23, so we're cutting it kind of close, but with all this ramp and the growth spiral and stuff, generally I haven't had too many issues. Granted, only a limited amount of games so far in, but you can experiment however you want. I just put 1 basic land in, 1 forest in for whatever like random Field of Ruin or Assassin's Trophy opponent may hit us with. I went ahead with 1 of Castle Lochthwain and 2 of Castle Garenbrig, because if we get to the somewhat later stages of the match, we're just going to be able to pump so much in with our Nissa sync and our Hydroid Krasis sync, not to mention Growth Chamber Guardian, all of those just dumping tons of mana into. We got our check lands, we got our shock lands. This may not be the best mana base here for what we're trying to do, but it worked for me. Sideboard, we have black, so I put Duress in. We're weak to board clears and stuff, control-y type decks especially, so those are good to have. 3 of Negate, for the same reason we have the Duress, essentially, we double down. Not to mention they're good against decks with a bunch of enchantments, artifacts that they want to get down, planeswalkers. 2 of Cast Down. Cast Down's just so strong. It only doesn't affect the most rare of cards in a ways, but yeah, so it's pretty good. 1 of Assassin's Trophy, just your silver bullet card, can take out whatever that's on your opponent's side of the board. 2 of Cry of the Carnarium. These are somewhat counterintuitive to the few creatures we have early on in the match, but if they get out ahead of us, or if they have like evasive flyers that you just really can't hit otherwise, before they get buffed up too much, you can just go ahead and cry them. Not to mention things like if you see cats ever, or things that recur a whole lot, just exiling's always good. 2 of Midnight Reaper. Like I said, we're weak to the board clears. So if we get him down, plus we have 1 or 2 other creatures on the board, they have to weigh that tough decision to clear out the board, because then we end up drawing 2-3 cards. And 2 of Plague Crafter. So like I said, we're a little bit weak to flyers in this deck. So Plague Crafter I think is good, being able to sacrifice a lot of War Elves for like their opponent's Hydroid Krasis or whatever, or maybe they have a few different planeswalkers out, like their Super Friends deck. You can just trade 1 for 1, or if they don't have anything on the board, it's just you put them down, you sacrifice 1 of your dudes, and they discard a card. All right, Sultai Aggro, let's go for it, guys. Here we are in Historic. I like what I see here. Let's ramp on out. Alright, we don't really have a good turn 3 play in this hand here. However, it's going to get explosive starting turn 4. Well, turn 3. Alright, so maybe like an Esper Control-y type deck. So, I'm glad that all of our creatures essentially have haste here. There's no point putting a 1/1 Krasis down, is there? No. So I think we just start beating down with Questing Beast here. I'll say Rankle for like if we get low on cards here, we can like put him out, maybe discard a land and draw a card. I don't know, it'll be interesting to see. You might go ahead and get rid of my Lana War Elf here. Alright, so he's ramping out too. I do like the dive down, however though, right? However, yeah, this is a little bit unfortunate. Do I just go for the 2 cards here now? I think I do. Or the 1 card. Because I don't have my dive down yet. I'm not able to cast my creature and a dive down. So we'll go ahead and do this. And then we'll start trying to push damage ASAP now. He's going to be at 4 mana here if he puts the land down. So that's pretty scary. That's a Kaya's Wrath even. So he's definitely a slow reserved control-y deck. He even has the card backs here of whatever that's called, Azorius maybe, to show that control. Okay, Hamem Ratolo Mundo, something world, right? Mundo means world. Daughter or Tyrant Scorn? No. All right. He still has 2 mana, although it would be just weird. Let's see. So if I put him down, but then I want him blue. Okay. So questing beast it is here. Yeah. So we start to push quite a bit of damage. Oh crap. The dive down. That was a mistake. Oh. I guess now we just push really hard. He could have like a D-spark. That would be unfortunate, right? There's some damage. I mean, even if he wipes us, we could do 4 more next turn. And draw a card. Alright, so he's looking for his answers here. He has 4 mana, now 5. That's enough for a Kaya's Wrath, unfortunately. That's what you deal with when you play the game. Oh, I think that's too slow, fam. Do I tap the Lano? I think I tap the Lano. And then I grow Spiral, right? Okay. So resolve, goodbye you. 4, 5, 6, 79. So this is lethal. This is just friggin' lethal. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Well, that worked much better than I thought it would. So, let's put in some duresses, some negates. That seems good. What else? Midnight Reaper for card advantage. So, I don't know if we're going to get to the late game. Krasis is good and all, but... yeah, and these are all good and all, but I don't think I'm going to make it. Dive down. Are those worth keeping? With the duress and stuff, maybe, maybe not. Growth Chamber for card advantage. Growth Spiral, like, you know, ramping is good, but where are we going to make our cuts here, guys? I feel like he's got a Fairy 3 for sure, so Questing Beast seems really strong. Maybe one less dive down, because I feel like it's going to be more boardy wipe oriented. Assassin's Trophy is good to have for that Doom Foretold. I think the Clackbridge Troll is, I don't know. That's 8/8 haste though. That's so good. I think Nissa just is not quite good enough here. Because I'm gonna go 2 less Paradise. Because these are susceptible to removal. I don't think he's heavily a counter type deck. I think he's more removal. So I'd rather have more of my ramp in my instant spell of Growth Spiral than of creatures that can easily be wiped. Oh, that is so bad. So we kept all 7. Well, we're gonna get punished this round, aren't we? Yes, we are. Well, we're gonna get punished this round, aren't we? So we're going to learn about how being on the play helps aggro a lot, and not to mention when you don't have to mulligan down twice. So this is going to be a huge uphill battle. Let's see here though, right? 3, this is 4, and then if I draw 1 more, we're smashing in with that. So I want to tap him, and I want to put this down, right? This leaves my dive down active to hold on, because if we can survive and draw a land, I think any land, right? Alright, so he doesn't get to heal. He doesn't get to heal here. That's good. Ready? Here we go. Oh, smash. That is a Clackbridge trolling you. Oh my gosh, look at that. I'm pretty sure he has removal here though, and we're pretty bucked if it's a Kaya's Wrath. Oh yes we are. Or even if it's single target removal. You can't do that, dude. That's too slow. He's playing the greediest deck I've ever seen. All right, let's see how he does this. I want to keep putting permanents on the board at this point, simply because of the Doom Foretold. He has an easy sack outlet. Wait, no, those are tokens, so it has to be Oath of Kaya. I like having the Rankle here, especially as he gets lower on cards. What's he got? What's he got? If he wipes us, I was gonna say, if he wipes us plus the Doom Foretold proc, that would be devastating. I think Clackbridge is dead here. Eh? Just two mana. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're getting rid of Paradise. We are going. We are gone. I'm scared. He's gotta tap the dude, right? So he's tapped. I'm gaining a card. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this, cause I think he has to. He has to sacrifice the goat. I draw a card. So Clackbridge Troll is doing a better job than Doom Foretold now. Look at that. Okay, so let's have him discard a card. Do I want him to also draw a card? It's so close. That gets us to lethal for any Rankle we draw. I don't know. Let's just discard, right, guys? Yeah. We're all in again. He discarded a land. He fizzled his Guild Globe. Kaya's? Maybe? Wrath? Maybe? Oh, shoot. Ah, man, I should have played the what do you call it, right? I should have played the Midnight Reaper. I got greedy. I guess I thought because that Kaya's Wrath hadn't worked. Oh boy. That still goes off, huh? I think we lost this one. You know, that's okay. That was a misplay with the Midnight Reaper, and we were on the draw, and blah blah blah. Let's just get out of that one. Now we're on the play. Hopefully, we won't have to mulligan down twice. Yeah, that's a fun deck though, man. I don't think I've played Clackbridge Troll yet, really. And he's strong. He is strong. So unfortunately, we don't have a turn one him, but this is okay. We'll make this work. Because we have a very nice looking ramp here. We even have a counter here. Unfortunately, it won't work against a Kaya's Wrath or a Doom Foretold, but like his crappy other things. Guild Globe, Oath of Kaya. It can counter against that. Alright. Okay, so let's just start ramping out. That's a Questing Beast next turn. And he's still got a little ways to go to the Kaya's Wrath. Alright. So he's got some card draw going. Let's go ahead and start smashing, right? Okay. What could he do here? He can have a D-Spark. That's okay. That's fine, actually. He goes down to 12. Kind of wish I had drawn a land there. Well, if he Kaya's Wrath, that's his whole turn. We can hope and pray for a land here and go Rankle. Any land will do. Alright, so no Kaya's Wrath. Is he out of lands too? Yeah, so he's all tapped out here. We have 5 mana. I think we want to hold back just a little bit. Alright, so yeah, we're just going to hold at this point. I like to dive down, but if it's Kaya's Wrath, also we have to buy us another turn. And the Rankle alone can do that. If it's single target, whatever, dive down easy right here. Okay, no, this is good. I think we won, honestly.
I am not going to sit this one out.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll just do this. We're gonna go ahead and do that. I don't think I even need Assassin's Trophy, do I? Nope. And that's GG. GG. He just he got. It's too slow of a deck. This is historic. There's like Gruul and stuff. You can't play that slow. Alright guys, we got one more match coming right up, but if you're new to the channel, I just would like to invite you to subscribe if you want to see more of these daily random deck tech videos. Catch you guys tomorrow. Alright, let's do some more with our Sultai Aggro, and wow. We're on the play. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this. We can turn 1 Castle Garenbrig, turn 2 Watery Grave, and then hopefully we can ramp out by turn 3 be playing Questing Beast mode. Woo! He mulliganed down to 6. Jikaku. Ooh, this is looking spicy, ain't it? So let's go ahead and do this. This is gonna be a battle of the creatures. So he's gonna have some life gain action. Maybe this is turn 2 Ajani's, which is gonna be spicy. All right, there we go. Put that little Enchantamente down. All right, come on. So we have a guaranteed right here, which is sweet. I do hope and pray for one more though. Draw right here? No. Of course not. That would have been too easy. That would have been too easy. Ugh, that is rough. That is rough. That might have been all it took to see who's going to win the beatdown first. Okay. Well, he's been kind of slow, but like he has a full wad of cards there. Okay, so he knows we're out. There's that. Good, good, good. I want to do this. Tap you. No. Green. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. There's our boy. Hold down for the auto tapper. I guess it's trying to be smart in that, yeah, Lana War Elves, whatever. But I think he doesn't have a lot of removal. The dive down is probably not going to be important here, but it's worth trying because this is mostly a creature-based deck. Where's his creatures though? The unfortunate thing, he's dealing 2 and healing 2, so that's effective 4 each turn just from that one healer's hawk. Meanwhile, my questing beast is 4 each turn. Alright, so he's leaving 3 up. I don't know why. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5, 6. Here we go. So this is 4. I do like this. Alright. I don't think he has a counter here. Famous last words though, right? There we go. Ooh, Krasis into Krasis. I win. That's how Krasis works. Flash something? Bounce something? Might be bounce. Ooh, but look, we're still uphill battle here. Flash. Alright, whatever. Not good enough. Plus my dude has trample. I do need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 4s aren't too bad, but he's gonna have that other hawk, isn't he? Alright, so this is where like he buffs up. I'd rather kill the card draw guy. So what's it gonna be? Alright, fine. So we went 1 and 1 here. Nope. So he smashed pretty hard. Pretty hard. So 1, 2. I can put this down right. There's our chump blocker, right? He used both though. I think we're okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's do this for 1, 2, 3, 4 again. Wait a minute. Or 5. For some reason I couldn't count there. I literally couldn't count. I'm bad at counting. So look at him. He's at 20 still. I've been beating him down every turn. Yeah, he used both of his rally, well, both, but he could have 2 more right here, but I highly doubt it. What the heck is this? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well. Oh my gosh. Oh, would you believe it? So this is a 6/6 again, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. All right. That might have bought us another turn. That's pretty ridiculous. We need the blue here for sure. So is he gonna trade? I don't think he is. He's just gonna find a way to go around and beat us. So we don't need the elf. We have enough lands. Get rid of those. Dang, that sucks. Dungeon Geist. Really? Really? Okay, really. Well, Crisis into Crisis into Crisis, like, I mean, I'm pretty happy about that. Let me survive one more turn though, fam. Please. Please. Then I can start doing chump blockers. Then I can do counters. Then I can do hexproof. Card advantage. Just let me. Just let me. Pass the turn. Or is he going to swing in? Wow. That's lethal, isn't it? Nope. Not quite. My 6/6 is still a threat here. But wow, look at that. So this Dungeon Geist is actually very, very oppressive. I don't know how I'm going to answer that here. I really don't. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I just get smashed here. Like, I can push for 4 and he's basically going to laugh at me, right? That's so bad. And now he'll just win, right? Oh boy. So that's a chump blocker. And I guess I could throw him down. And we can just yeah. So 369. So he has 3/6. He doesn't have lethal, but he might have something from hand that says lethal. Rally into wings, rally of wings. Wow. Okay, so that's the thing. Other spirits you control. That's probably lethal there, isn't it? Okay, so we have Legion's End. I'm not gonna let him smash into me. We have Cry though. Cry's decent. Cast Down's decent. Plague Crafter decent. Assassins. Okay, so there's some removal. We didn't have that. Oh, all these flyers though, right? That's so insane. Growth Chamber Garden seems kind of useless here. It just would dirtle us too hard. Get rid of 1 Paradise Druid. 1 Growth Spiral. The Trample's good here. Nissa's only good for her Crisis ability here. And Questing Beast is nice, but I'd rather have more Rankle, honestly. So what's the last card to get rid of, guys? I guess Questing. Maybe I should have got rid of one of the End Race Forerunners. I don't know. This is rough. I haven't seen those cards before in a Aggro Fliers deck, but then again, I don't play in Historic that much lately. Alright, so I don't have any in my removal here, but I guess I'm not going to cry too much. I'm gonna be shocking myself a lot here, which I don't like either. To hit the growth spiral next turn, it looks like I'm gonna have to shock this. Healer's Hawk, here we go. Yeah, woohoo. Oh my gosh, look at this. Let me try slamming into him. You ready? He might do it because it's a mana dork, but I doubt it. His guys just get too big too fast. Yeah. Alright. So he made the right call. But if we ramp out hard enough here with him, I don't think having counters. Right? I don't think having counters. We might be able to bust out a huge move with Krasis here. Yeah. Alright. This looks good, guys. This looks so good. So good. Krasis, massive Krasis. He's on one land here. Did we ramp out that hard? Or did he miss a land? I think he missed a land. He has to have, right? Oh my gosh, this guy's greedy. Look at the greed. Yeah, get your 3 in on Nissa, guys. Go for it. You can't even rally of wings, can you? Well, this looks like game 2 easy. Yeah. My turn. Okay. So we get a card here. Good card. It's a good card. But, right? But. Look at that. Disgusting. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 10, 11. We'll say 10, which is 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
Woo! Got him. So that's how you aggro, by ramping. Alright, let's take it to game 3. Alright, game 3. Let's see if he makes the same mistake with the one land hand. Alright, at least he mulliganed. We got some ramp here when we got some Krasis. So this is interesting. I still am not drawing my removal, which is unfortunate. Healer's Hawk, Loyal Pegasus. Alright, so that's going to come in slow no matter what for him. We just have Shocklands here. Alright, Paradise Druid next turn. Yeah, and then we'll be ramped out. Fair enough. Hopefully we can get our... Actually, I can do this, right? Yeah. I don't ever want to shock unless I have to. But, so 3, 4. Krasis can be a 2-2. I want him to at least be a 3-3. Ideally a 4-4 for the card draw and the heal, but these guys just get buffed up so much. I'm going to swing in. Right? Do I swing in? I could hold back for a counter, actually. That seems really good. I think I'm gonna. Yep, I'm gonna counter whatever he puts down. This is a weird deck. I like it though. Really? Oh, look at him. Do I do it to him? Do I just slowly beat him down with no remorse? No remorse? I think so. So we're slowly ramping out here, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Whatever he plays, I'm going to counter. If he plays anything at all. Because he has to draw a land. He got it. He's going to play something. You know now that he has access to pretty much all his cards. Yeah, so let's just get rid of that. That gets rid of... That's one Anthem down. There we go. He's like, oh, look at him. He's taking damage. Oh, no. Now he's back up. Oh, Cry of the Carnarium. That's so good. So good. We got our Hasty Boy Flyer. Oh. Oh, Spirits deck. And these are weird. They're like rares too. Supreme Phantom and that 4/4 Flyer Grave locked in. Yeah, okay. Just GG.